Hey, what's up, Cap? Oh wait, is the mic working? There we go. Can you hear me?
That time? Yep.
Nice. How's it going?
I can't complain too much.
Nice.
That Milo here?
Yep, that is Milo.
You doing?
He's doing good. He, just fed.
Ah, eating time. That's always a good thing.
Yep, that's when they're most quiet. Nah, he's actually a pretty good baby.
That's good. Seems to be you got rather lucky with him.
Yeah, we definitely did get lucky with him. He's a really good, a good one. He cries mainly when he is hungry, when he needs a diaper change. Not every time for diaper change, but whenever we do change his diaper, he's always like crying. He does not like it, and I don't blame him. And then when he's tired, when he gets tired, sometimes he gets cranky.
Well, that goes for like everyone, so, you know.
Right.
Human behavior already setting in. Got it.
Yep, exactly. Oh man, these new IOs me off a little bit.
Yeah, it throws everybody off a little bit, I think, so.
I'm like, so the ones that we have applied for us, there's 1887, but then when I look at them from the Raider IO add-on, right, it still shows 1174, and it says his best run in dungeon was a 15. So I'm like, wait, which one is accurate?
Yes, exactly. It's getting used to the numbering scheme and everything, so yeah, it's going to be an adjustment period, so, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because that's why I'm like, I don't know. But we got us a mage and a rogue, so now we have a invis. And
Which one are we doing?
mists.
Okay.
And we can either do... And what? Sorry?
And interesting, I just killed one of the regular rares that I go after in the mall,
Uh-huh.
and I just got one of the upgradable weapons.
Ooh.
Items. It's a 207. I obviously can't use it, but, you know.
Hello.
That's pretty awesome. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Just waiting on the end of the week. Start these raids and stuff.
Yep.
I think we're all kind of waiting for next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Farming purple mobs and running around the zone until I see a purple mob.
Yep, that's basically it.
I
It's
got my Death Knight all done, my Hunter all done, and now I'm just waiting.
nice. I need to push through my Pally, my Warlock.
Got some games on the VR. And probably give those a go here in a little bit.
Yeah, I played a little bit of StarCraft yesterday, and I played a little bit of Ark. Just kind of a little bit of everything, just to while you're kind of sitting around. I mean, I probably should be honestly doing the dailies and be getting the rep grind a little bit there, but at the same time too, I'm like,
Well, the dailies are quick. Probably 10 minutes.
yeah, exactly, and that's why I'm kind of like, do I continue to do the dailies or eh? Like yesterday, I skipped just because I was like, I don't really care.
Yeah. I think we all have days like that.
Uncle Evan, welcome to the stream, my man. I don't know if you were one of the people that we invited here or not. The new IO scores is throwing me off. So I'm trying to figure out if you were one of those that I didn't invite, I'll be running them more. But like trying to figure it out of is it Raider IO that I should be going off of or in game? Which one's going to be a little bit better? I don't know. So I think it's learning for us. It's going to be a learning. What key do you have, Cap? Oh, looks like a 17.
Yeah, it's a 7. It is a 17 Spires.
Nice.
It's actually one of the few 17s that I haven't timed.
Okay, well, that's one that we need to do after this then. Saw the stream out looking for a key. Very nice. Well, welcome to the stream. Stay a while, have some fun. Yeah, like I said, we'll be doing more keys. I typically run these 17s and 18s, and I didn't realize that the 20 keys started this week for teleport. So
Are you guys doing 16?
that's new to me. I thought it was next week.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we can get you in the next one.
I'll push some keys. Nobody else seems to want to do them. I sat in queue till I could do it.
That's one nice thing about being a hero tank combo. We can get a group together pretty quick.
I switched to my tank and we pushed up a 2, like 12, I think is what we got now.
Oh, very nice.
But my death knight's only 190, so I was like, 10's probably what I'm doing.
And the follow. I just saw that. Thanks, Evan. Uncle Evan. If you hear little cry noise in the background, that is baby Milo. He is a month and a week old. So he's our little cutie. He is our why of what we do. That's why we're here. Who knows? We bring him on the stream every now and then. He may pop in for a nice surprise. Let's see, I think we got everyone. Hopefully.
Oh, you gotta get a best on Tyrannical and a best on Fortified.
Yep.
To get the maximum score out of runs for Season 2, yes.
Gonna be fun, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. I'm actually really honestly excited for it. Just because that way then people don't do like...
He's on Tyrannical, yeah.
Well, the only reason why I like it is because I like a challenge. And so like when people get KSM because of the very most easiest weeks of all, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a good feature. So it's not like to downplay that by any means. It's just to say like, how do you compare someone who completed that versus someone who did it on, say, a tyrannical week, and then you try to put those two groups together and trying to get, build a team, solid team.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
I feel you 100%. I used to hate trying to do keys on Tyrannical Week because getting groups together was just a pain.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's a different skill set, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I phrase it right now is Season 1, like, I got KSM, like, almost all in 1 week. Not gonna lie, it was a fortified week.
That's true, yeah, you did it, huh?
Push week. But that's only being half of a master, effectively. But I kept doing keys after that. So
Yeah.
I've done everything on Tyrannical at the same time, through the following weeks. Different, yes. More challenging, yes. But I still did.
I didn't end up getting my KSM until like halfway through the season when I stopped playing my Survival Hunter and played my Druid. I tanked them all because I didn't have a group of people to play with, so I was hugging everything. But me and my friends went forward at the start of the experiment.
I need to go get more potions, or more flasks.
Yeah, I mean, I pugged most of mine too, but yeah. And I've
Yeah.
helped other people try and get KSM too, so.
Yep, that's exactly what we're here to do, is to try to help out where we can.
I was making jokes when I was on Zul'Jin, and I was like the rank 2 survival hunter, and I only had Tim's gun. I was like, yeah.
Well, hey, I'm
Right.
proud of myself. At this point, I'm like ranked 33 of top warriors
Oh,
on the
nice.
server, so.
Yeah, I think you're high up there. That's for sure.
Yeah, my goal is to get with a group of people and become the best survival hunter. So I gotta do like a 6, give or take.
Something like that. I didn't ask if anyone was Night Fae. I'm assuming.
No, I'm just glad they put the best in, so maybe I can actually get boots this season.
Well, we tend to run all the time, usually night times.
That's good. Come on all the time.
By the way, it's not tyrannical this week, it's bursting.
Ooh, good old
Yeah.
bursting.
I used this bursting on fortified week, so the mobs take a little longer to kill in between each one. Maybe.
Not when you just AoE them all down.
Yeah.
I'll give you a second to get people up.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
It's a 16. I'm not too worried.
Like that, I think.
Yeah, it's just a 16. It's alright.
It's alright, I was in a group with somebody yesterday in the 2, and by the end of the dungeon, I was like, you're the reason Little IO exists.
You're the reason why miss all these changes. I like it. Man, this mage and actually all three of them, this mage, hunter, and rogue are doing really good.
I'm not complaining.
Ooh, nice sap. Not even gonna shroud. Alright. Oh, Xantos is on stream. Welcome. Yeah, Xantos, and I guess everyone in here as well. I found out that the 20 keys this week actually do, or has started this week instead of next week. So that's why I'm going to start pushing this week, where I was just going to take it off.
Wait, what starts this week?
So I thought it was with season 2, but if you complete a 20, you get a teleport to the Mythic Dungeons entrance. And if you...
Well, I knew about the portal, but I didn't realize you could do that this week.
Yeah, that's why I was like, whoa, wait a second. So yep, that is this week starting, or has started, and now it's time to kick some ass and chew bubblegum. No one laughed, that's okay. It's a dad joke.
Sorry, I was tired.
um,
Couldn't say y'all out of bubblegum.
Exactly. I've done a 19 Xantos. I have not done a 20. So that would be... Make sure to spend your Valor if you can on upgrading whatever
I'm going to do
gear.
right now. I was going to upgrade my decanter a couple times.
Yep. I mean, which is kind of sad because it's like we're going to be doing raid next week, so I spent all my Valor on offset pieces that I'm just going to end up replacing because I'm already 225. It's like...
I never even made it to 220 on this hunter. I could not get a weapon to save my life.
Yeah, I hear that struggle.
still stuck at a 216 because I can't get rid of it.
Good old Castle Nathriak. All that gear. I am actually going to. I have not done a stream on a Sunday. And so this Sunday I will actually stream, I think, Nathria during the day, since it's the 4th of July, and then no one really has plans until, nighttime for fireworks. So I think I will do a run if people are interested in doing like a heroic Castle Nathria on Sunday. Like one last, if anyone needs a KSM, or not KSM, AOTC. That's what I mean.
I was about to pay for the Zam to do one, so.
You don't have AOTC yet?
I have. My buddy quit playing like a discovery.
Ah, okay.
I was gonna buy it for his character.
Yeah, I definitely plan on running it. And hopefully, if there's enough crowd or good people that we can just blow through it and get everyone the AOTC that they need and call it good.
Well, I say quit playing, but he just didn't raid. He just mount farmed and leveled up all his tunes on different servers. That's the whole reason we're on this server. This is where he leveled these guys up, so this is where I changed.
So you're like, you got like 860s here. Alright, fine, I'll switch.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy.
Dinner with the in-laws, yeah, Xantos. And anyone in stream, like, join in for just a little bit. We might, all you honestly need is to kill Sire. So what I might do is just do Sludge Fist through that. And then that way we can blow through that as quick as we can. And then if people need to leave, they leave. And then we can go back through and do the rest of the dungeon. Or, I mean, raid. Just if people need bosses or for, shits and giggle type of thing. And if that's the case, great. I'm more than happy to help out. So, I think that would be the plan. Because it will be like one of the last times to do it.
You guys play the Pineapple Chain Sanctum of Domination yet?
The what?
Hey, Hexley, tender.
Okay. Hex.
Say again?
It broke.
And never mind.
There's 2 of them. I'll try to get. Looks like we got it.
Yeah.
No, so all you need is Sire to get AOTC.
Flower.
So it might be one of those things where we just go in and, or maybe we can try to find someone with a Sire lockout, and that way that's all we do. And if we do that, great, because I think that'd be helpful for a lot of people. So I'll lead the raid. We'll run it. Should be fun. But yeah, and that goes for anyone. Like my sister, she's only 187 item level. She wants to do more though, so I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll bring her in, try to get her it as well. As a healer, I'm fine with it. I can cover the healing. That was flower. That was leaf. That's flower. Yep. It's flower. he spell stealed it too. That's a good mage. Oh, I'm glad you didn't buy it. I mean, it's 60k, so it's not terrible, but like. We're just plowing through this, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Which one is it?
Let's see.
Empty, I think. Nope.
Nope. Always gotta be one. Always gotta be once.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. So it's a flower, empty flower.
It's not empty flower.
It's gotta be this flower right here, right? No?
Yeah, it's the one without circle.
Well, no, because the first one's without a circle. That's why I thought it would be the leaf. Yeah. Maybe someone went into a different one before you went into that one? Because, yeah, that would be then leaf. Weird.
Hello. How's it
Hello,
going?
hello.
Hello, hello.
Just peachy.
Just peachy.
Which one's that?
What's up, guys?
I think it's gonna be flower.
I know
You
what
think?
y'all are doing.
You think?
Knock that pro strategy. Put it till it time.
What level of key are you guys doing?
16.
It's a 16.
Good luck. Do you think you'll time it?
Probably maybe 2 time it? 2 key it?
Oh, no.
It's leaf.
Yeah, it's the empty leaf. Empty leaf.
Are you sure about that?
After we failed, yeah.
Fair. How late are you guys running keys for?
Probably a few hours.
I'll be honest, I don't know what my mage has because when I checked the vault on Tuesday when it was still open, I couldn't decide what piece of gear I wanted, and then I lost track of time and forgot I was doing a thing. And then went to go look again, and the vault was down.
Yeah, so you
I
probably have to
never
redo it
got
again.
my key. Yeah. And I was gonna look up legendary stuff if I needed like a piece from the vault that I could substitute for a legendary or whatever for a different.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Oops.
I didn't even think of that. Right.
Well, if you didn't pick anything, you should be able to go back to the vault and pick it up and get the.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Gotcha.
Alright, there we go.
When
So
the
yeah,
vault-
Xantos, if you want to do Sunday,
So when the
do
vault
it with
was
us.
down, I
That'd be
actually
a
did
lot of fun.
key, and it actually
Like I
dropped
said, my
a
sister's
full
going to be
level
in there,
for
so
the
she'll be
SOP.
working on it too. And then anyone else that we can.
Yeah. Yep.
It's 60%. We should. It's boss.
Boss.
I hadn't ran a key in 3 weeks. 5, however many weeks for last week. So I got.
Oh, I don't know why I hit lost, because we had our hero, because we have 40 seconds. I was like, we're going to hero right at the beginning. Nope.
Well, this week is rather easy, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he?
Which
Next. It's ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Sanguine depth should be pretty
Still
easy
hexed?
this
Okay.
week.
Or it might have been sheeped.
Oh, yeah, kill the other 2.
I'll hex it.
It's alright on my hunter. I think they're doing spires next. The one key that I've done over and over has been spires. I can't get the rest of them done.
Right, so guessing game. It's gonna be flower. Well, hex. Woohoo. Oh,
Everybody's like, "Oh, this is the easiest one." I was like, "I think spires has probably got the hardest hitting pack in the game right now."
it's a good thing he jumped away.
Because those stealth
Rating. So I'm not sure actually what time.
I mean, I think that is very
That's
cool
actually a
for
good
my
question.
channel, because it's kind of
I
easy.
said I'm gonna do it during the day and haven't decided. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, and I flame shocked the
Well,
wrong
here,
target.
getting to the ground.
Yeah, he's nerfed it into the ground.
Oh, it's empty flower here.
I don't think I really have when I did that part. On the mage it was easy though, because it was like, okay, ice block, snap, ice block.
Yeah, so now the way the bot goes from a order standpoint, he'll do 2 of the dark strides. He'll do his recharge phase, and then the first 2 dark strides disappear. So there will only ever be 2.
It was just one of those bosses where it was like, okay, oh,
All right, Xanatos. It's been we're gonna do 11 to 3, Mountain Standard Time.
No, you usually have pride for the second.
So for you, I believe Central. And I'm not paying any attention at all to Discord, thinks it's just cap, so I'm just kinda like we're doing it we're just kinda doing it. But yeah, so that'll be the plan. We'll start at 11, and if we finish sooner, then or if it's like not going well, then I'll just call it early, and maybe we only do it just for like, you know, a few hours. It's still a holiday, so like I don't want to spend time away from my own family, and I don't want to take people away from their own family either. So
does it sound like I'm in the car when I'm in the car?
A little bit, yeah.
so if that works for you, then we will start. I'll start doing invites around then and get things started. And like I said, I think we'll probably go to do like from Sludge Fist on up. So if like you need to hop in after Sludge Fist, that should be fine too.
The 80s. Nice.
just because we probably should. Uh-oh. There we go. That bursting. Bursting got me right at the end. Bad healing.
How close is it? They're key.
Sorry, I'm chatting to my Twitch there. We still have 9 minutes left. We got 3 minutes to 2 key it, so it just kind of depends on the next few polls here. Cat, you can grab the next group too if you want. Hopefully, well, we'll definitely key it, but like, whether or not we 2 key it is going to be the question. It's true. Oh, and Cap or anyone, I will be doing the raid on Sunday at 11. And go until like probably 3 or sooner if anyone wants to do Heroic Nathria, just for like a last minute, anyone that needs KSM or just wants to kind of get gear or transmog. Yeah, during the day, 11 a.m. to, and this is Mountain Standard Time. We'll just we'll bring on whoever, just have some fun. And just because most people, don't have plans during the day typically, or, I mean, maybe you do barbecues or something like that, but I typically do those later in the day, so if people want to come in and try, like, let's get her done. Yeah, if not, that's alright. That's why I say, kind of a minute, like, Yep. And then on Tuesday, this also goes for anyone in my Twitch chat too, and everyone here, I will be doing a long stream, starting at 1 and going until like 9 that day, and be doing a lot of content. So we'll do Mega Dungeon, which, because it's a Mythic, that means we can only do 1, and then we have to do the hard mode, so I completely forgot about that aspect of it. I was kind of wanting to do it over and over again. So that means hopefully the hard mode allows us to do that, because I don't remember reading up anywhere if it allows you or not.
No, it's just going to be Mythic. It's going to be like Mega
snap.
when it came out. And I assume the hard mode is going to be locked to not hard mode as well. This setting, you're going to have to select or do special things on.
Ah!
Yeah, I ran into it. That was my fault. We got like a bursting in it too, and I was like, oh. But that's alright. So we're not 2 keying this, but we have 6 minutes. We'll go kill Pride and we'll get it.
And we're supposed to raid Tuesday night?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
And so also, well, I think, isn't it the plan to do normal night?
I think
So I'm gonna do, with my long stream, I'm gonna do heroic.
so. Okay.
So like in the middle of the day, we're gonna do Mega Dungeon, probably try to do a second Mega Dungeon, and then go into the to heroic. And then we'll just kind of see where we go.
If you do the Mega Dungeon on not hard mode, it's going to save you from hard mode as well. You can only do one, you can't do both.
So you can't do Mythic and hard mode? Or you can?
The hard mode is in Mythic.
Is in Mythic. Okay, so if I do
You
Mythic,
do it by boss rules. You have to basically you go up to the boss and they'll either be a selector, somebody told me, or you have to you have to break 5 jars and it's gonna activate hard mode. Or you have to push a big red button and that activates hard mode.
interesting.
Interesting.
Is that wrong?
Yeah.
I know that's how Mechagon was. So
Yeah, that's wrong. So, if you want to do hard mode first week, you actually should do 4 alts and 1 main. The main should be someone who's pretty geared, doesn't want gear from the first boss. You kill the first boss, and then there is a certain like secret shit you have to unlock by doing random stuff. Like you pick up items and give them to different merchants and whatnot in the city. And then by doing that, you get a passcode. Once you get the passcode, that's what unlocks hard mode. So then, once you get that, you run out of the instance reset. Everyone get on their mains to be the first, and then the whole once you put the passcode in at the very beginning, the entire instance is hard mode.
oh, but it still saves you per boss based on if you do it on hard mode or not hard mode.
Once you turn hard mode on, it's hard mode.
Yeah, but does that mean that? I think the question is can we do the mega dungeon over and over again for that week, or is that once we switch to the hard mode, rest of the dungeons
So if
now?
you kill a boss, then you're saved to that boss. So like the main that kills the first boss will not get any loot when you change it to hard mode, but the other people will. And then every boss after that would be on hard mode automatically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you clear on normal, on regular mode, then you don't have access to hard mode loot the first week.
So
But
basically,
if you do what I said, then the other 4 will have hard mode loot all the way through, and the one person would just miss the first boss, but they would get hard mode loot all the way through.
Yeah,
I don't think you can turn it off.
and
I
then
just didn't know how to activate the hard mode. That
Yeah,
was just
there's
an
a-
example of it would
Okay.
be something you had to do.
It's a little setup the first week, so it's not based on that. It's not really intended for you to do hard mode first week, because they don't expect you to do that and then reset and start over.
If
but
I
you totally can.
if I were to get on my death knight per se and do it, and then switched out, like let the other 4 go in the dungeon, and they invited somebody else, we could technically get a whole 5 group of mains going. Or would it not work? Nah, we'll fuck with it next week.
Whoever has the oh, you're talking about if you activate hard mode and then leave.
And then swap tunes, yeah.
I guess you could do that.
So that
That's
way, if like
interesting.
tanks needed something, I could go in, do it on my death knight, activate hard mode, and swap out with them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
but then so it still seems to like you kill the one or you do hard mode once and that's it. So you could go back and redo it as
Yeah,
far as
you're
normal
not gonna
goes, but you're
relock
just not going to get the loot, which that kind of defeats. I mean, I guess you can do that just so that way you can get a good strat
If
for
you're
the
just
like
trying
next
to
week,
show people, yeah.
or like or just people. But that still kind of
But
sucks.
no, it's a mythic. You're still locked out to loot per week.
See, I was really hoping that I could do like 4 or 5 mythic or mega dungeons, not mythic, but just mega dungeon itself.
Yep.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe we just do the mega dungeon the once on Tuesday, and then we go straight into heroic raid. Mecha, are you wanting in on the 17?
I do. Let me walk back to my computer here. I paste too much.
Yeah,
Just looking over the loot table for
And
the mega dungeon.
that is true, Xantos, because
Trinkets.
my
Maybe
warlock,
Division 1 mastery.
or I guess
Staff.
if I get gear on the warlock,
Yeah.
which he's almost 190,
Melee
and then if I
attacks
just do
have a
this
high
stuff,
chance to
we
attack
can get the
with all
200.
else satchels
So then
on
that could
target.
I could do it 3 times, but on different
Or
characters.
when it's moved,
So I'd have to do the
it
shaman,
detonates and does, like,
the paladin,
6k damage.
and the lock.
Yeah, I like that one too. But it's mastery and mastery.
It's a good point. Maybe that's what we'll have to do. So we won't be able to do the same tune, but we can at least still stream. I like it.
Yes.
Good thinking.
Try to join the group.
So, Cap, what we can do is we can do it shaman and warrior for Mega Dungeon, and then we could do monk and paladin,
Certainly good.
since you also have a 60.
If you guys want, like I said, I can do it on my Death Knight. The first boss, turn on hard mode, and just switch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, and just add it in. But that way, then, because if we have now that we have multiple 60 alts, we can do that. I can still stream the content at least a couple of times, which that would help.
You're just higher level.
Yes, it is. It's 226 from the normal mode bosses, and then it's 233 from hard mode.
Okay, so yeah, I would want to do it on hard mode on my hunter as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, because then we could just switch it, and I could switch to my hunter, and you tank, and it would just work.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. That way, then, yeah, we can still get in a couple of the mega dungeons in, because I'd hate to do like a mega dungeon once, and then be like, okay, if anyone saw this, cool. If you didn't see it, sucks to suck, you know.
Yeah.
And most likely, since I'll be streaming, I'll probably do a YouTube video of it too, or something. That's why I kind of wanted to do normal afterwards, even though we might not get loot, just that way I can run through and be like, okay, here you go. This is this, or theory craft. Has anyone seen the videos for the new raid? Or are you guys kind of going in blind
I was gonna watch them on Monday.
on Monday?
I did the pineapple raid thing already, where you get a little pineapple and you play like a 2-bit game,
8-bit.
and it's got the 8-bit game,
Yeah,
and
it's
got
8-bit.
the mechanics. So the first couple of bosses look fairly easy.
I think Mythic on the Paladin and hard mode on the Shaman.
I mean, I did the first one, and then
Yes, watch
I
watch me,
was doing
Xantos.
it while I was,
And then I can go in with my Warlock with you.
of course.
Yeah.
See? Game plan.
I want to say it's after the 9, it gets kind of. That's when the bosses start getting tricky. But I think up to that, it should be fairly easy to do. The 9 being the first really hard boss.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It all depends on the group comp too. That's the kicker. I remember thinking that the only 2 bosses that were going to be hard in Astria was just going to be like Stone Legion and Sire, and it turns out like Council is the fight that no one knows how to dance.
Yeah.
Or
I thought Stone Legion was one of the easier bosses.
yeah, well, after
I guess
doing
we
it,
had the right setup, but we could not get Sire down ever.
yeah, Sire. I love doing Sire. That's one of my favorite fights.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of hoping that we can on Sunday, by doing it, we can get in and not spend too much time on them, but do it one last time just for the fun of it.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Oddly, I need to look for a normal Sire kill to see if I can get one last thing out of normal.
I'll just try to get the transmog.
Yeah. It's literally the last piece of the entire set that I don't have.
I probably should have went for that. I just never did. I was like, if it's not an
I did it.
upgrade, I didn't care.
I did finish the heroic set though.
That's cool.
I mean, I could get on my Death Knight and run it with you. I know Sam could use it just to grab some little items out of there. Like, neither
Yeah.
of us have trinkets because we both hit 60 like yesterday or the day before.
Oh, that's
Like
weird. That's not many people are queuing up.
I know. I even had to delist us and relist us again. I was like, wait a second. Xanto, Sun King? Really? You hated Sun King? See, I loved Sun King too. But that's because it's a healer fight. Hungry Artificer, those were good fights.
Get world quest done.
A little underwhelming for a final boss. Ah, it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun. Okay, really, I'm not sure. Okay, see, no Raider IO for the Death Knight here. So I honestly don't know what to expect. We'll get lock cookies. Warlock cookies. I invited that Death Knight, but in the Death, see, he's the first I've seen where there's no Raider IO. It's just the Blizzard.
Yeah, that's weird.
So it's like Mythic Plus rating 2103, right? And then Spire's
Raider
Ascension.
IO is now copying it. They changed the things if you have to get your IO today.
They're copying up.
Like his Raider IO score is 2103.
Interesting.
They adjusted their scores to match Blizzard.
To match it. I mean, it makes sense because you don't want to have them conflicting.
Okay, I didn't realize that they did that. So that does make it more consistent, and you don't get as confused. So that's a good
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed. I was like, wait, when did I hit 1700 on my hunter? And I was like, oh, and yeah.
And that's when you're like, yep. Maybe it must be because my Raider IO add-on isn't up to date. Because mine still shows me at 1520, but then I go to the Blizzard version and it's 2123.
There's a way to teleport down there from Bastion, isn't there?
Yes. Well, if you have the full teleport network, yes. Otherwise, if you have the Kyrian wings from that rare guy, you can use those to jump down and fly, basically.
So I gotta unlock the rest of my transport network.
Yeah, the Mythic Trap does have it on there. It's a good place to go watch.
Oh, we're full. I just realized.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting though. I'm excited for raid next week. Like to go in, do heroic, be pushing content again. That'll be exciting. I don't think we'll be like server first or realm first, or I mean, or maybe he helped click or whatever, but. Yeah, with LFR, that opens up, I think, in like 2 weeks after, or 3, if I remember right. I'd have to go look it up again. Yeah, it's still set to Mythic, cool. Cap, you want to do the big ol' hero, or do you want to take it slow?
Take it slow.
Okay.
I mean, we'll get the first pack end as soon as the Goliath comes down. We'll grab him, but I've tried grabbing both of the packs and it did not end well.
Yeah, man. No worries. Where's our Warlock? Oh, there he is. He's got that same thing. I actually thought that was pretty cool. the Ashen Liniment, where it makes you like Shadowlands and all dark.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
I got it. I think it's the new stuff. It's this right here. Oh, it's so
Oh, okay.
bad. But yeah, kind of interesting. It makes the spider mount look really cool.
Need 1 second. I'm trying to make this misdirect macro. I just gotta find the stupid misdirect icon.
You're good. See the spider mount looks all dark, and like it really pops out the fire and red.
That's a toy that I got in the new area.
Which toy?
It's Guides of the Changeling.
Land of Kryn. Oh, that's cool.
There's a problem with it though.
Oh,
It
that's
slows you down.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm ready.
Okay, I'll need to pull it up.
Trying to make it so I don't have to try and target you every time I want to misdirect.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That guy had that warlock had a long boy. He went and it was all dark. That was pretty cool.
You guys have the six tracker before?
The which cord?
It'll track who interrupts.
No. I mean, I've got details that typically will
Oh no, I mean it basically tells you if people are on cooldown or not.
on screen. Yeah. Basically, everyone is not. No, I'm just kidding.
Just close it there real quick.
Mechanome's self-preventing thing is awesome.
It saves my life so much. My Death Knight's a Mechanome too, so I'll do huge pulls into the proc and then you get a ton of healing.
That's awesome. You're a little upset you can't buy it. Yeah, I know, me too. I really should have went for a long boy, honestly. Like, I was really debating about it at the beginning of BFA, and then because BFA never was or lived up to, for me, what I wanted out of it, and it was kind of like,
I guess one of my passives automatically.
do I really want to? I decided, no, it's not worth the time, it's not worth the energy. And now I'm definitely kicking myself in the butt for it. Like, having an auction house, like, why would you not want to have that everywhere you go?
You want to CC the vendor?
You got it. In half the last? Yeah. Oops. I got that one. No one got that one.
So
It's all good. I was debating about which one to grab, and I did the mender. I probably should have done him because he did more damage than the burst of knowledge, but that's alright.
Hold on for a second. Our druid loves to just stand right in between them. Until it was too late. Yeah, I was gonna say, you of all farmers, Xantos, you would have had it.
oh,
Close down.
Kite, kite, kite. It wasn't too bad.
Look back or phone up.
Yeah.
Six is level. Jeez, 35. I mean, yeah, nowhere near that 5 million, but if you're doing 35,000 a week just running them, like, it's more than what I was making. Granted, I didn't really care, but that's still more than what I was making. Still, though, like, I don't know. This, I wish, I know someone said that they saw it on the black market once, but I wish it would show up more. I mean, yeah, I know, it's the black market, but still. Just sit here and chill. Come on, get on.
Is it
There you
just
go.
me or does Warlock seem like sometimes on DPS?
What? Light?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, yeah. That one he's doing like 14, 15k, so 17, 18. I think it depends on the
Yeah.
fight and
Maybe the
cooldowns.
pull and cooldowns, yeah.
I feel like my damage is worse since I switched, but it's supposed to get better once I get my next covenant ability unlocked. So we'll see, you know.
Yeah, everyone changing up the specs now. It's kind of like, did you go Kyrian?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did Kyrian for PvP before, so I already had it leveled up quite a bit.
Oh, okay. There you go. I know people were talking about how the Hunter Kyrian is going to be much, much better now.
Yeah, I was playing Necrolord for a while, but I switched.
I got you.
I played Necrolord, but it just didn't have the damage numbers, you know?
Yeah, Necrolord is, I don't know.
It's, to me, it's the best ability. Like, it's definitely the most fun button push.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing the chalk rooms out, have a blast with it.
It's just not the min-max that everyone looks for.
Yeah, it's just not there damage-wise. As
Yeah.
long as it is.
See, that's how I feel about, like, with the Paladin Night Fae. Like, I really want to go Night Fae on my Paladin, just because I want to be someone that is really goes out there and just be's the best support utility.
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time,
They're about
too.
to hit the flare right now.
Nice.
Like Hunter's North one. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Totems, go right in. Why not? But yeah, so I would love to work, make a Night Fae Paladin work.
I keep seeing Night Fae Paladins, and all my friends get mad about it. I was like, well, if you're playing for other people, it's great. If you're only playing for yourself, it's bad. Like, I really liked Necro Lord Warrior when it first came out. I thought the crit damage was great, seeing everybody played with mages.
Mm-hmm.
And the crit damage made them just destroy people.
Yep. You bring in like a couple mages and then like a boomkin, or like a mage boomkin and then do a demon hunter because of the 5% bonus. Oh my gosh, that was some
but then they changed
gnarly.
it to just mastery, so I was like,
Yeah, the new Necrolord banner for warriors has had some appeal, but
I honestly like the old one. The cooldown was just a little too long.
Yeah.
But it lined up with your mages, so if you're running with the set fire mage every time, it was great. I don't get it next to them.
They hit. One of them hit me. All right, totem's going down. Oop.
Man, I lost the DPS to the Enhancement Shaman yesterday, too.
No one likes losing to an enhancement shamans.
Man.
First floor, very nice.
I gotta find a way to go a little
I still need to. I still need to finish mine. I got up to
Starters,
3, I
think about
think. Is where I ended, and that was on the shaman, and then I just never did it on the pally. I wanted to wait for the pally, mainly because tanks have a lot easier in there, and so I was just kind of like, eh. But now I'm like, maybe I should have just gone elemental, and then I wouldn't have an issue. Nice. We'll have a health cookie here. 3 hours. I know. That's the problem. Is like, I would love to like go through and just spend it like one day just trying to get it, but if you fail, it's 3 hours gone, wasted. That's still pretty cool that you did it, though. That's awesome. Congrats, man. $17. We should time this. Easy.
did the nerf go into effect for the next boss?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was live. I think all the changes that they did for the dungeons went live.
I don't have a spear.
Good news, I do.
was gonna say, our king should have it.
I assumed he had picked it up. I don't know why I said anything. He's got honest.
There we go. Oh, this fight.
Sorry, it slows down. That's my bad.
It's like you kite in a circle on the stairs. World of Warcraft. The game of kiting. Oop.
Ah,
Oh, and I don't have... Oh, he's rebirthing. There you go.
That's fine, you fell.
It's just that right at the
Back up.
end.
Oh no, I just put on the wrong cartoon by accident.
which cartoon?
He wanted to watch Octonauts and was losing his mind. Because I put on Scooby-Doo by mistake.
Scooby-Doo is better anyways.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you meet your end.
I agree. I think which one call it Scooby-Doo is definitely better. I mean, that's what I grew up on. But
Same.
my my niece loves Octonauts, and my fiance
like
loves it too.
Dude, it's not fair. I went to school to be a biologist. I'm a big fan of Octonauts. Because I wanted to be a marine biologist. before
Oh,
I
that's cool.
stopped watching it.
Yeah, whenever we go to her mother's house, there's Octonauts is always on, and like just every single time everyone sings the song.
Yeah, we do just have his third birthday and we did it. You're gonna have to wait 1 second to crash. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
I too many of those. The 3-year-old is yelling at the TV. So.
Hey, I've got a month and like a week old that you'll probably hear cry every now and then. Either bum change or tired or hungry.
Are you skipping this guy or pull it?
The streaming room and is in the bedroom, which is where he lives. So yes. Yeah, we're saving up for a house right now, so we're with
The saddest
family.
part is this
Sadly,
isn't even the best
we
pet
are
to
working
use,
on and moving out.
Pet I can get my
Um,
nice to.
But and so because of that, we the bedroom is it's a nice, good size. Like it's got its own full bathroom and closet and everything. And so we definitely have the room for like we got the crib set up, bed, the streaming stuff. I've got like you can see the fish tank right here, the 60-gallon fish tank, and so it's a nice. I mean, for what we have, it's a nice setup. But hoping to obviously.
No.
Yeah, hopefully we get something soon though. So that's
Okay.
so that's what I say. Yeah, to answer your question, yes and no. It is a nursery, but also a bedroom. But we're working on it. We're making some good money in the stocks. So that's like the full-time job, and then the streaming, obviously hoping the stream goes further as well, but like
Yeah, I'm gonna pick this bar flash instead.
yeah, that's why you hear Milo though. Good luck, especially in Utah. I know the housing market it's rough, that's for sure. We
Sorry for calling so much out. Just forcing habit.
oh yeah, I guess we could invis here.
But it's all make it easy.
But yeah, housing market here in Utah, it's rough. A lot of the houses are paid. People want cash, and so they're paying like 10 to 100K in cash, and plus their asking price. So it's very like it's just as hard. But you know that right now the biggest thing is just making sure that we get a nice savings set up to where we can put a down payment for a house, and not feel like we're breaking the bank. You know, have a few months of rent in there would be nice, just in case things don't go well. So that's kind of the goal for the next little bit here. But and then and yeah, so hopefully for Christmas or before Christmas we'll kind of transition into that, which should be fun.
Stack on.
I'll move to Mr.
Are you gonna be able
Right.
to get all of them with the turtle stuff?
Oh, I didn't. I used turtle. I watched this thing. I didn't know don't take him with the GPS. That's thing to do. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, and like not only are they wanting to do like 10 to 100K on top of like the asking price,
Not gonna lie, I've always had to think.
but like the houses themselves are going for like almost 100K more than what they're worth. It's ridiculous. So you've got these beater homes that are, you know, instead of being 200, they're now 300. And it's like we could have, like for our first home, that would have been really nice, but now it's like you might as well just save up to try to get save up to get a $300,000-$400,000 house, because I mean you're going to pay that much anyways for a crap house. You might as well try to get something out of it. I don't know. And like location too, obviously, all that stuff. There's a lot that plays a role into all the when you finally get down that path. But we'll see. It's a work, like I said, it's a work in progress as far as the housing market, getting a house soon. Alright, trying to focus to kill this boss. And then I'll read chat.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Tried to get one right on him.
that
He
was.
revived here.
It's one way of doing it.
It was all planned.
You don't have that issue there. House is going for 5 to 25k. That's not too bad. Yeah, usually you can make the sellers fix things or add anything. It's true. None of it flies anymore.
For
Like,
the order, we'll go center left. right.
it really does not matter anymore, and it's
And,
really.
I'll use the spear.
I mean, for a
so-
seller market, it's great, right? But for buying market, it's rough. And that's why I'm hoping in the next couple of months here that we can at least start looking, and then because it's July now, and so like the plan was to by the end of July to be able to at least have a good leg up to start looking, and then same thing within August, and then hopefully we can make a decision somewhere in that mark of like, you know, August to September. Obviously the sooner the better, but like it all also depends on like the stocks and making the money. So as long as that plan still works out, which I'm currently on track with, then me and the fiance will do pretty good in that sense. And then it just depends on what we find. Because that's the thing, like honestly, with just the way that the housing market works, like as much as I want to get out as soon as possible, like I'm not gonna buy a house that's, you know, well over its asking price and or what it's worth, like,
They might have changed.
and especially like a rundown house, you know.
Oh yeah.
So if that means that we have to save up for even more money, then okay, cool. I'd rather do that for a nice, decent house that's going to be roughly around the same price of a fix me up. Like, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but you wrote your thing in a contract saying we won't ask for anything after the inspection. See, and like, yeah, that's the thing. It's just nowadays people, you buy the house, you're kind of buying it as is. The sellers are not really budging or moving, and but the biggest thing for us right now is just trying to just get to the point where we have the money available, so that way, even though if we can't find a house for it, so to speak, we at least can say, well, we've got the money, and now it's just kind of looking. So that's why I think right now that's just the stage that we're in, and we're getting there.
They changed the
getting there.
mechanics on this guy.
Yeah, the mechanics on
I
this
like
guy
it.
has changed. I was just thinking that, and just about to.
step back.
Yeah, I was just about to say something on stream with it. Like, I like the change. I mean, you just have to
Decide
watch.
Get mana for this guy.
I got mana tied down. You're good.
Okay.
You have the spear for him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna save a lot of mana. So yeah, so that's kind of the plan, Xantos. That's where we'll see with everything, and right now, like having Milo in the bedroom and like the crib, so nursery, so to speak, right? I mean, We would do this even if we had our own house, just because of how little he is. Oof.
Is there a pattern to how he shoots those arrows out from him?
Oh,
Oh.
So I just got up. I'm assuming the crab. I'm gonna have my crab sink it for a second.
we got onk, so I'm just kind of waiting to see.
Revive.
Here, I'll just onk, and that way Earth Elemental can go.
Come
Oh,
out.
I'll say I'm just gonna keep switching sides entirely with him.
Earth Elemental has aggro on it, and is good health. I'm healing it, so. Oh, what? I thought I got you. That's my bad.
I got hit by 2 crescendos there, so that's probably more on me than anything else.
Euthanize? Okay. I was like, oh, I can battle res him real fast.
Yeah, the Warlock did a Soulstone. Two minutes. Oof, it's gonna be rough. I mean, it's fortified, so I'm gonna save hero for the second time.
Yep. Don't forget dodge the run group.
Get in the bubble.
Get in.
Oh, 30 seconds. We're not gonna do it. If it wasn't for that wipe. We're like almost wipe.
It's okay.
Oh, that's oh no.
It's because it was on the other side. I wasn't paying attention either. I'm like, wait a second. There we go.
That's okay.
Yep. Alright. Mine's a Sandwing Depths. I don't know how we feel about that one.
Once the tailor lies defeated, there may be much for the curious to discuss.
So we could either do that one, or we can find someone. We can try to find like another 17 or 18. Oh, there's a 20 Sandwing Depths. Rough.
I'll pass. I actually think I prefer Sanguine Depths on Tyrannical more than anything else, rather than Fortified.
Yeah,
The
Fortified's
bosses are pretty easy.
Fortified's a pain. That dungeon's just a pain.
I'm sure the devs said, let's make this one as much of a pain in the ass as we can.
Right. Alright, there's a Plaguefall and a 17. Or sorry, yeah, Plaguefall 17 and a Halls 17. Or there's an 18 Spires. We'll sign up for that one.
I will be right back in a moment.
Yep. Thanks for wishing me luck. Yeah, I hope it all works out too. We're
I mean,
Like I
I have
said-
the IO required for people to take us to like high 17.
yeah, that's the. I don't know. We'll see. Until Cap comes back, I want to. We're not applying for anything else, so we'll see. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited about it. I mean, we've had a good. I haven't played in. Well, I do play in Doge a little bit, but like I've been investing in a lot of other companies too now, so like I've been starting to diversify a little bit. One that's a good one right now is Ethereum. I bought in a little bit late today, so it's kind of on a downward trend, which is not too exciting to see when you see that. When all of a sudden people start to sell, that's the crappy part. So then you kind of stay in there. Stress is just kind of the stress is out there sometimes, but I mean we make it work, and there's times where like yeah you have to sell for a little bit of a loss, but then you try to make that money back, and so far I do very well with it. There's times where I don't, and like I lose $300-400, and that sucks.
Not give renown
Um,
anymore?
I mean that's money that we could have, for Milo type of thing. So it's always like
Question?
it's always a stress there
At the end of dungeons,
in
not
that
give
sense,
renown
and trying to get
anymore?
it home. But the good news is that I'm up significantly, like 400% of what money I put into it. So we're doing well, and that's the nice part. Like the bigger picture is like okay, hey, things are okay, but the smaller picture, it's like oh crap, now I'm losing like $70 here or $100 there, type of thing. So we're rolling through with the punches. I didn't hear that you were back, Cap. My bad. I'll apply for some
no
more.
worries.
There's a 17 Theater of Pain.
I'd be fine with that.
This 18 has not. Oh, he already got a couple people. I'll just cancel it then. What is 17 Plague Fall?
Hello.
Howdy.
we got the mist done. We timed that, but spires we did not time. We had a wipe on the last trash mob, and the mechanics on the last 3 trash mob has been changed.
Playing it by ear right now. Oh, the streaming thing. Yeah, Ethereum is down right now.
Yeah.
It's honestly like at
Those
2,000
three
or
on top,
even just
I
classic is
actually
at
think the
51. It's
changes
not a
are
good.
better
It's not a bad
than
place to
what there was previously.
invest in. I'm invested in Ethereum at like 53,
Yeah.
so having a $2
Not
there
melee
is
friendly.
kind of sucks, but I mean it's going to go back up, and so it's just one of those things where you just keep watching it. But as far as making which one as my main job, I mean,
17, it was a good
I'm
one.
glad that I have affiliate now, so I would love for the streaming to continue to go up. So, everyone that's watching, like, hit the follow, hit the subscribe, let's make the dream come real. But the stocks definitely makes a lot of money. So, like, right now, it's not bad. Like, I'm not exactly sure as far as what stocks for the most part at the moment is the full-time job in that sense, but oh, whoops.
You have to go to the store in the morning.
Resto.
Yeah, Eastern Kingdoms on the or east side of the map, kind of in the central portion.
This guy's messaged as far as of how his elemental. I'm like, I signed up as
And the
here.
night they wanted to
At least I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think getting the campaign done for now is probably.
I don't understand why. The guy messaged me saying if I was elemental. I'm like, I'm resto. And then he's like, I meant to say, are you necro? Necro elemental. Like, that's just funny to me.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, no, the thing though about as far as like to answer your question there as far as with the streaming and whatnot, I definitely do say like it's, they're both something to be working with and for. Does that make sense? Oh, I probably should go buy some potions actually,
Yep.
or flasks.
You're not the only one.
And so like that's kind of the plan, is to continue to do both because I like doing both. Like, but the stock itself is where it's making the best or the most sense and is making us money. So like we have to just kind of see where things go both ways. But I mean, yeah, it's
Have you looked
the
at
biggest
about
thing
the,
that I could
legendaries?
go on and on with the stocks, and my fiance probably would not want me to do that right now. She's probably tired of me talking about it. Is like finding those places or those companies that are going to either have the exponential growth, right, or is a in and out thing. So like for me, that's what I try to do, is in and out. And then sometimes I get stuck. Like right now, I've been stuck for the last hour or a couple hours now, and that's my fault for getting us stuck in it. So now we just have to kind of wait the game, and so that kills the time. But generally, it's
And the guy
try to
that
get
kisses
in,
you when you wipe your
make
shit
20, $30, couple $100 here and there, and then get out. And if I can make a couple $100 here and there, like even better. Like that's the goal, right? And then after you make that money and you're out,
I don't know how I feel about this.
then
I
you just move
can't
on to the
even
next,
talk
either
to it.
with like say with Doge or with Ethereum or
On one
because those you
side,
can play
if I know
constantly
it's
all the
full
time
it's
versus
great.
like
On the other
normal
side,
stocks.
I get a
You have to
screwed.
you have to be more careful and not get flagged as like say a day trader with some of those stuff. And so that's where it's kind of like I talk about stocks like all the time and all day, and that's why I say I don't blame her for rolling her eyes at me and sometimes just tuning me out because
Yeah, I know. It's like
I
you
do
just
talk
go
about it
down,
a lot,
oh,
but that's
you did
because
that.
like I try to be constantly watching either on my phone or on the computer, and I'm obviously there and helping out with Milo and every opportunity that I get a chance, and I love to hold my son, so it's not like it's this and then that's it. I'm just I
gotta
take
get
that
3
time.
bosses into this raid
Um,
the entire expansion and realize I'm not gonna get my
do
weapon.
that teleport. But that is the nice part is that I can do most of this stuff like through my phone or on the computer. So like if we need to leave to go shopping, like today we went
I haven't
shopping,
even got a mythic weapon. I still got a 213
it was great.
weapon.
I was able to still keep an eye on my stocks. I was able to buy and sell a couple of times, and made that money. And so by
Every
doing
one of my
that,
other
that
characters
allowed
got the weapon that first week.
that
The character I try and main,
that's the
didn't
flexibility.
roll that.
And what I really enjoy
That's
with
why
it,
I'm
to
open
spend
this
time
vault
together.
on Tuesday,
I can
and
spend
then
time
we
with
go
her,
back.
and I can spend time with my son, and that's what makes me happy. That's why I going to a 9 to 5 job. It has its perks. It definitely does. Insurance being one of them. But at the same time too, like it you are confined a little bit or constrained. You miss work, and like a lot of jobs are unforgiving. Or now, thankfully, with COVID, you can work from home, but like not in every job, especially like either warehouses or fast food. Now, of course, I don't do fast food. Like my last job, I was a warehouse manager, so it just kind of depends. Oops, I needed to go this way. Did I get the flasks? Flask? I did. So that's why I say it's like being able to do the streaming and being able to do stocks is nice because I get to set some of those timetables and I get to spend time. I don't have to worry about leaving my son for 8 or 9 hours out of the day. Like I get to be there. She makes him laugh and smile all the time, and I'm a little jealous, but I get to be here still for it. I still get to hear it. So like that's something I never had with my daughter. Are we all? Oh yeah, we're all here. So like that. There's a lot of pluses with it.
Maybe it's a special event that you have to do in there or something.
Yeah, as far as leaving money in there for a while, so that's where. So I have some stock that yes I do leave in there for a while. That's why I've been diversifying my funds now. At the beginning, it was strictly just playing crypto. That was all I played. And that was to build up
It's not letting me preview it either, so it's not
build up the money. And then I was able to start to then put it into like companies that I'm like, okay, I can let it sit. Like AMD, for example, and Nvidia are doing really well, and they're probably going to continue to do well. So those are 2 stocks where I was like, okay, I got to put some money in here. I got to buy a couple of stocks. And then there's quite a few like opportunities and chances where I go into like AMC. Because that's a big one. I'm sure people in stream have heard about that. And those are ones where I'm like, I go in and out on. And yeah, there is some high risk there for sure. Oops, I don't know what. Maybe I should focus on WoW. This is a WoW stream. I think I heard my name too, so I'll chat in with Discord in a second. Oof. But like, yeah, it's just kind of. One of those things. I'll check in and we'll go back. Hey, sorry, I was talking to my stream. I heard my name though.
Oh, I asked if you had a chance to do the dungeon.
I have not.
Sorry, I have to wait on the D and Rages because I don't D and Rage the rat thing. So
Yep. Well, no, we were. This is a little, not too bad of a poll, but it's a rough poll.
sorry.
Hey, we lived.
Took a long time now.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of planning on looking up all that stuff and going through all that, like this weekend. To answer your question, I haven't done much. I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, it does. I used to run with this guild who their tradition was with new raids, they would always go in blind. They wouldn't look up any guides, what anything did or anything. They would just try to figure it out going in blind.
It's cool.
Like, it sounds cool, and then it gets frustrating.
Yeah.
Can we look it up now? Like,
Yep. That's why I'm like, I'm going to. I haven't really looked up much with it, and that's only just because it's not until next week. So like, I don't need to worry about it. Does that make
The
sense?
next big problem.
Yeah, exactly. It's a next week problem. So that's why I haven't done it. But I will definitely do it because I plan on doing heroic on Tuesday since the guild is doing normal, which I
Yeah,
still don't understand.
First thing next week.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I don't-
I
I
mean,
don't
we
get
could
to
always
make this decision.
we could always change our vote going, hey, it's Robin 226, it's not that much of an upgrade. Just give it maybe.
I was gonna plug it like next weekend, depending on how far we got to try and get AOTC next week.
Yeah, well, that's kind of my
Like
plan.
that always is, but it's like hours and hours and hours of raiding the first week to go.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why, like, I think, or with my plan on Tuesday is to, that way, by getting a group together, whatever we end up getting and don't get, we can then,
Classic Braun showing up at the end of the fucking fight.
right? But then we can, like, continue it later on in the week and
Yeah.
continue to pug and do whatever we need to. Like, that's kind of my goal with it.
Yeah, I'm definitely down to go. Hopefully I got the single target legendary, I'll probably level it up. I don't really want to use trapping apparatus, but if it's the only way to go, it's the only way to go, you know?
Right. Well, and like honestly, with it being next week, I'm not, or like the first time of going into it, I don't expect hardly anything out of it. Like I just want to experience what we
Yeah.
can, and so if all of a sudden we go in and we're hitting a brick wall, and it's like, okay, why are we hitting this brick wall? And if we can. If it's because, oh yeah, it's the different gear and legendaries, people need to be switching up, and that's not happening, then, oh, okay, well then let's go back to the drawing board, but at least we're seeing it, at least we're able to
Yeah.
yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's nice. The guild I was with on the Horde side, so I transferred over. I got all my renowns leveled up on this character because they wanted everything done. I had to carry tomes to change my spec based off which boss we were fighting.
You know, with Mythic rating, there's a lot
Yeah,
to it.
sometimes with the Mythic rating, that's what you need to do.
You know?
Yep. But I keep, I've got 4 legendaries in my bag for different bosses.
I know that's kind of the crappy part is now everyone has to with the Shard of Domination, you kind of have to switch up legendaries to recraft them. It's kind of annoying.
At least you can
Nope,
farm
nope,
the
nope,
soul.
nope, 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 nope. If
What?
you upgrade them to rank 5 and it should have a domination slot, it will get one.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yes.
see, I thought I had to change my piece over to.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's good. See, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
even better then. So that basically.
on to some people I know because we were about to start recrafting. Look at the.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, well, great.
I wonder if I could macro this Curious Spear to just drop at my feet so I don't gotta aim the damn thing.
I mean, you might be able to do like a mouse click or something, so that way if your mouse is right there.
Yeah, I do one with traps where I run my other build where I drop all my traps at my feet just so they activate on the boss for the rage generation, focus generation. So I'm pretty sure I can use this same macro for the arrow. Like,
Very interesting. We're looking. Hey, don't be sorry about it. I love talking about it, and I will 100% sit here on stream talking about stocks and whatever. I should honestly do like a. I'm by no means an advisor, nor do I claim to know everything about stocks. Like, there's a lot that I don't know about, but I don't mind sharing the information I've learned and gathered, and like building a community off of that, or building people, just even small, friends or whatever with it, is pretty. So like that's the kind of stuff that I would not mind. My fiance, like I said, she's like, make the money. I don't care. No, she cares. She's good. She's a great support. Definitely without her, the support. Honestly, without her, the streaming stuff wouldn't have happened. Nope, and I just think I heard a firework. And that was like near the window. But yeah, so like,
Well, you have Switch Covenant.
it's definitely one of those things where like I really enjoy playing in the stock market. Really enjoy the freedom that it gives. And like allows me to be, like I said, to be here with family. Like, if my fiance, especially because it's a new baby, right? So my fiance needs help by breastfeeding, and so like I'm here to help out, and that's, maybe it's not much help, but it's some help, right? And I think that's the part that's really nice, is that I'm here, and it's not feeling like either one of us are doing it alone. If that makes any kind of sense with it. Not that like I think most parents, or some parents, if you do a 9-to-5 job, it's not like your wife is doing it alone or whatever, but like,
Yeah, my mom gets
it's nice when
you
you don't have to worry about when someone is coming home. It's just that you can rely and lean on each other right there, and I think that's, to me, that is nice. And then like, yeah, if you're looking for like a side gig, like you said,
It is.
and just something to make a little bit of money on the side, like, it definitely will do that for sure. Yeah, it just depends on what you're getting into with it. Like, I would say if you're planning on doing stocks, have a goal in mind. So one simple goal that I had at the beginning was making like $100 a day, and then it's grown from there to make more and more. Oops, I don't know why I did hero there. So like, make that your goal. What is your goal? If you're wanting to do stocks, what is your goal for the first week, first month? What's your goal for? Is it a weekly goal? Do you have some debt, so therefore you just want to pay it off?
This guy doing a ton of things.
And say like, okay, this is my goal is to pay this credit card off, or whatever it may be. Like, set a goal, and that way then you have something to base and or gauge off of, like how well you're doing. Obviously, I want to make as much money as I can. I want to be able to retire and not stressed. Like, yeah, those are all
Sorry.
all good goals.
Why didn't my metronome thing stop? I don't know what I called it.
Like, those are all good goals to have. But let's make it a realistic goal. Am I going to be able to retire off of this in like the next couple months? No. But I hope that I can, if I'm not able to buy a house in the next couple of months, like outright, which is, I don't even expect that in general, but like, my goal is just to get it down. I have enough money for a down payment, and then have like a couple months of rent, just in case something was to happen. Then we would be able to
What's the proc on anything that doesn't deal with killing blood?
we would be okay. At least we'd have a couple months of breathing room to where we'd have to look out for a job or whatever if shit hit the fan, right? So that's why I say, like,
Focus the guy to
make a goal for yourself, and then kind of go from there. So, you want to learn crypto? Great, do it. Make your goal. You make $50 the first week, or whatever. $20. Make it small. You have some hobbies to finance. Yeah, I hear that. I've got a lot of hobbies I'd like to keep going. My fiance tells me that I have a sign. She knows if I bought something, because I ask her. It's like I tell her something without like any context behind it, and she's always like, okay, what did you buy? It's like, nothing. Don't worry about it. You've made $23 with Doge. Nice. See, so when you made that money, and it took a little bit, but that's because like maybe you're working and you're not setting as much time to look at it, or whatever the case may be, right? Which is nothing wrong with that. Look at that timetable and be like, okay, I made $23. So should I, or what's the next stage? Like, how can you do that a little bit quicker, or just do the same timetable? Now, the one thing that I do recommend, for me, I was kind of up with my back against the wall, so not working, I had to put most of my money into it, so that way I can make this work for us, which now it's doing. But I don't really recommend that for everyone, because, like, well, and again, not as a financial advisor, but like, you don't want to put money in there that is going, like, say you don't mortgage a house and put your money into the stocks. Like, as tempting as that may be, and the return could be great, don't do it. You're going to see the one-offs. You're going to see the people on the news. One guy did that with AMC or Doge. I think it was Doge. And he became a millionaire, multi-millionaire. which, you know, is awesome. Good for him. But that's kind of an exception. So that's why I say, like, if you're going to put money in, put some money in that you might be okay with losing. One of the big things that, or one way that we can think about it as WoW players, we pay $15 a month for this game, right? Why not put in for that $15? Or how many times, I mean, we're gamers, right? So, like, we're buying new games all the time. Rather than buying that new game, just put $50 in. I mean, you'd spend that money on a video game anyways, right? So maybe wait a month. Maybe wait until you make that in whatever. Again, not an expert. I'm not going to tell you how to do your finances, but I will. I shouldn't say but. I will give you tips and things that I think help out, or things that I've learned and helped me out. Like, for example, buy high, sell low. Don't follow the candle, and don't get stuck like I did. Then you get frustrated, and now you just kind of sit for the rest of the night, and you're like, fun. But and then do your research. Definitely do your research on a lot of on whatever you're trying to do.
I'll kick left.
I'll get the right.
So any people that are watching or new to the stream, welcome to my TED Talk. This is WoW. This is TED Talk, and this is also financial finances. That's what this is.
I'll get left again.
Section. Welcome. Oh. Sorry, I thought I got that heal off on you.
Hunters take a lot of damage. I popped both my heals and still wasn't counteract that.
Well, he managed to put that dot on you like 3 times in a row. So like cleansed, and then I think your thing procced for the second one, and it almost kept you up, and then it just was like that third one. I thought I got the cleanse and heal, and nope.
Yeah, I looked at my log. I was like, what just wrecked me?
Oh, I hit it again. Mother. Watch yourself. I'm flying back.
TMP. Oh, nope, nope. I grappled and it tornadoed as I was coming to him. Great. I swear I'm not bad at this game.
Whoops. I thought I got out of that. That's alright.
It's okay. We'll get this one back.
But yeah. So find a goal, Santos. Find a goal. Make the goal. And then, you know, start little.
YouTube.
Oof. Oof.
Sure, I'll hear about it later from my son. It's got to be some kind of thing.
Are you kidding me?
My other son, I got 8, 3, and about to be
Wow.
born, and my daughter's 13. So
What?
yeah, you say that. I've been around long enough to know better. Oh, my Twitter is more than talking, man. We're having
Did you guys see this?
we're just putting us. I'm just gonna run back and grab the portal.
Okay.
Let me know when you clicked it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I feel bad for this guy. We're not timing it because of me. Yeah, it's true. I don't know how I fell through the map there. Or like, I thought by hitting, maybe I hit reincarnate and therefore I rezzed down there, I think. That was weird.
Were you on like some ledge or something at the bottom of those platforms?
I was like all the way down. Like the map was black. I could look up underneath everyone. It was weird. And like I was definitely way out of sight for people. Like, and there was nothing I could have done to take damage or anything. So it was like good thing we had a warlock. Kind of feel bad for the guy because oh. Did
they not run into the hand?
I don't think so.
Oh shit, my hand's went away right as it spawned.
Oh jeez. Yep. I was right there and it.
Took time.
Alright, well. Now I don't feel bad because he died with it, but whatever.
Yeah. I got the damn dot in the hands at the same time as Ruth.
I messed up the key again. Yeah, that's exactly it. I messed up the key again. No, I don't.
And the guy said, "Kids this week are a joke." Wasn't he like the one who died twice to the AoE things on that one ledge area?
Yep.
Okay, just checking. Not completely crazy.
No, he died to the hall or pathway too. That was kind of like, all right.
Waiting on the mage.
Oh, what? There we go. Well, we may or may not
So
time this.
prior to the patch, the highest execute crit that I was seeing in dungeons was about 11k. I'm seeing 12.5k.
Nice. What? Okay. I love you,
Pretty
baby.
awesome.
Good night.
I'm glad that they finally buffed warriors fairly well. I was reading on the forums that some people were still like upset about it. I'm like, are you kidding? You know, like how?
I'd say they're supposedly the best tanks now.
Yeah, I'm like, you're complaining that they finally, or that they didn't focus on you at all at the beginning of the patch, and then now they're like, okay, here's some buffs. They might not be the buffs that you wanted, or like 100 buffs, but yeah, that thing exploded and got us.
Yeah, sorry. I kicked the other one. I think a couple of us kicked the same one. I just wish they'd make like Death Knights and Druid for melee tanks, but they just don't bring with the peace.
Death Knights at the beginning, we used to have a Death Knight tank in our guild, and he did pretty well. But then for some reason, like, I don't know what it was, if it was maybe just because of the higher end content, like Death Knights, at least healing wise, I felt was just rough.
Oh yeah, no, it is. And you never know when to heal them, or when they're gonna heal themselves, or when they're not gonna heal themselves.
Yep.
Is the biggest one. Because there's no warning like, oh, by the way, I can't heal anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to be watching their resource, not their health, and that's like what the whole playstyle is.
Yep.
That's a pain. I didn't like healing them, but I like playing them.
Right. Well, and that's why, like, I feel like my Pally as a healer is better for those instances, because like it's more bursty, it's more quick. I can, like, I don't have to worry so much. Whereas on the Shaman, it's like, okay, I'm gonna cast a big healing surge. Oh, you went to full health. Well, that just wasted that. But I'm gonna cast a healing surge again just to be safe. Oh no, wait, never mind. I'll just throw a Riptide. Oh wait, now you got smashed in the face, and now I don't have
And
like.
now you're dead.
Yeah. So it's like.
I'm gonna heal you, I'm gonna heal you, and you're dead. I was doing Burning Crusade, and I did the entirety of Karazhan and Duels, tanking with a two-hander.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty much what it was. That's what made me come back and play the Death Knight, is after doing that as an Home Warrior. I was like, now, let's go do this now.
That was the one thing, like, because I did class. I didn't do Burning Crusade, or I haven't done Burning Crusade Classic yet, but I did just normal Classic, and I don't know, I just felt very.
I was completely opposite. I didn't do normal classic. I did BC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, BC is okay. I liked Wrath myself more. That's why I haven't really bought it or
Yeah,
played into
BC
it.
was my favorite expansion as far as what got added. But when,
Mhm.
I mean, I played it, I liked it, the content was great. But there's just so much quality of life stuff that didn't exist in the game yet that we have now, that
Yep.
we really miss out on. Like not taking 10 years to level up, mostly that.
Not have to worry 10 years, but also like the spells that you have actually, mean something to do something instead of where you've
Well,
got 10
I couldn't
spells that
take it.
you don't need. I think what it was for me, like with going back to normal classic, was like the nostalgic effect because I loved vanilla WoW.
Yeah.
So like that was kind of, to me, I was like, hey, like I got to go back and relive some of this stuff that I played as a teenager. I was like, that was fun.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it became like well, I'm kind of glad this changed. Kind of glad that changed. Was it worth it?
I guess I have my own opinion on the nostalgia of it, but that's a story for another.
The events that were in Classic just didn't come back to life for me because to me it was the community that made the game. Like I was part of Serenity Now, and we did some real shady asshole things because
Yes.
we were all teenagers.
Yes, you did. Especially the funeral. I know what Serenity Now did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just I leveled my paladin back up. It just lets me play without those guys, you know. Because that's what really made the original experience of WoW. We had a community of people that all did stuff all the time.
Yep. Well, and that's like now, the first guild I joined. So I actually got a 60 shaman, and then I had a 60 paladin and classic that I just because I was like wanting to do both again. And the guild that I was in on the shaman, like their shaman got Hand of Rag, and he was the guild master, and he just, everyone funneled him everything, and I'm like, no, we don't do that. Like, no, that's done and over with.
Yeah. The people I was playing with in TBC were kind of like that, and I was like playing with them. I thought it was funny when their main group couldn't do Nether Spite. We got a pug together and smashed all the kills.
That's awesome.
Well, glad it's been fun playing with you guys, and I pug rules. Couldn't get a pug from that Caradon, but I'm not losing anything, not doing that again.
Right. I still think it's funny that you're in Serenity now. That the asshole.
Oh, most of us they free transferred us off to Mastercard, and somebody brought that up earlier today. It's like, I can't believe Mastercard server. When did that come out? I was like, I can tell you exactly when that server came out.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna kill the boss in, what, 40 seconds?
Probably not.
Big boy pants time.
I mean, I could hero right off the bat, but I don't think we will. Oh, well, the mage did. Oh, I was right in like 4 different packs of people.
Do you want that?
Yeah, he just host on me. Well, rip key. Oh well.
Yeah, my damage and keys not doing as well since I swapped.
It's still not bad. I mean, you're doing 4.9 overall with it.
Yeah.
But I think that was it for me tonight. I think I'm gonna go to get some sleep.
Well, have a good night, guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for running with me.
Of course,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna go get some of the Corinthia dailies done because I didn't do those yet.
There you go.
Yep.
No, I didn't realize with the 20s for this week that was available. So like, that makes me now want to kind of do some more keys and try to push. So that means we need to do some like 19s. We need to get that practice in. That
Well,
way we
of course, the scaling is gonna change Tuesday, so from what I've read, basically the way the scaling is, if you're running 15s, you'll be running 11s Tuesday.
Oof. Nice. A challenge again.
Yes.
I like it.
So we're still just gonna go run 15 though, right?
Oh yeah. No, we ain't gonna go straight back to an 11. Though it would be
I like playing with you guys. You guys got moxie.
whatever. We're gonna go into our first. We're gonna do necrotic wake again, and we're just gonna pull the blight bags, and they're just gonna rip our face off.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, and you're not gonna be able to cheese fight ball, man.
Nope. I mean, to be fair though, for most of the expansion I haven't cheesed it, so I'm like, eh.
I haven't found groups that were willing to do it. I tried. Like when I played my hunter, while people were pulling the guys in the beginning, I'd be running, disconnecting the plague borers to them.
That's awesome.
I only ever had one guy get mad at me for it. I was like, take it to the boss.
It does so much damage and helps out so much.
It's 5k DPS per guy.
Yeah.
It's actually a little more than that, though.
Ridiculous. I hate that. I mean, I understand why they're changing it, but I still hate it.
Because people like me who would do just that.
Yep, exactly.
And then I would take them and I would freeze them with me and take them to the second boss. Blow them up on him, go grab more for the third boss. Because you can grab 2 per boss if you do a certain route.
Yeah.
It was great.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Alright,
It's
stream.
pointless learning how to do it.
Xantos, Dark Elf. Thanks for coming. Those that hit the follow
So
button,
what's
thank
the
you.
place of them? Is it just bombs there
We
now?
will
Yeah.
do this
that's-
And they
again
have
tomorrow.
instead?
Yeah, pretty much.
And yeah. Then we'll take Saturday off, and then we'll be here
know
Sunday.
why they didn't
Normally
do
we
that
don't do
music
Sundays, but
going
we're gonna do
on.
this Sunday.
Because
About
they have
11 in the
bombs
morning.
like,
We'll
lightning
do a
already.
raid.
Well,
And then on Tuesday of next week, again, we're going to be doing the 8-hour stream. So get that hype up. We're going to do the Mega Dungeon. We're going to do Heroic. And we're just going to have some fun. So, thank you guys for watching. And enjoy the rest of your evening.
So,
Yeah.
I